Good morning, Hojo staff, students, and families. Yate Bena, ready to start our day. So everybody please stand. Place your right hand over your heart. Bodies are still, voices are off, eyes are on the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. Good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday, December 8th. So yesterday was December 7, and remember, it's Pearl Harbor Day, December 7, 1941, a day that will live in infamy. And we listened to some music and a poem related to that day. So we have some new music for this week that Mrs. Neff has given us. And this piece is called Finlandia by Jean Sibelius. And today happens to be Jean Sibelius's birthday. If he were still alive. He wrote music back around the turn of the from 1800s to the 1900s, the turn of that century. So he was very popular in Finland because Finland was in a battle for its independence, just very much similar to how we wanted to have our independence, right, from England. Finland wanted to have its independence from Russia. And so Jean Sibelius wrote some music to support that struggle of the people of Finland having their own culture and their own government and their own way of life and their own music. And so Finlandia represents that struggle for them to seek their own independence. He wrote it as a symphonic poem or a tone poem because it didn't have any lyrics, but people added lyrics to it because they felt compelled to share how they felt about their country. And he became so popular that he actually had his face on the Finnish money, the mark, Finnish mark, and until they went to the euro. And so he was very, very popular in Finland. And today is a day that they celebrate. Finnish Flag Day happens to be his birthday. So they've chosen his birthday to celebrate in their country. And so this is a piece that's Finlandia. And you can hear some lyrics that were added to it. But it's a very beautiful piece. So let's listen to Finlandia by Jean Sibelius. So that's the start of Finlandia, Jean Sibelius. Now for art, you can see behind me, somebody is peering over my shoulder. Do you remember who this is? The Mona Lisa, that's right, by Leonardo da Vinci. That's right. I had to go pull her out so that we don't forget who she is. Let's see, for our poem this week, I've taken from the 3rd grade set of poems. It's called Catch a Little Rhyme by Eve Merriam. Once upon a time, I caught a little rhyme. I set it on the floor, but it ran right out the door. I chased it on my bicycle, but it melted to an icicle. I scooped it up in my hat, but it turned into a cat. I caught it by the tail, but it stretched into a whale. I followed it in a boat, but it changed into a goat. When I fed it tin and paper, it became a tall skyscraper. Then it grew into a kite and flew far out of sight. Catch a little rhyme? When you're learning to read, we learn a lot about rhymes, right? Words that sound the same, and then you can use your imagination and turn it into a poem. So Eve Merriam, catch a little rhyme from the 3rd grade list of poems. Okay, other than Jean Sibelius, we do have a couple other birthdays here. Liam is having a birthday today, and Icreus is having a birthday. Happy birthday, gentlemen. I hope you both have a great day today. All right, let's get back to studying our Bill of Rights. The first 10 amendments to the U.S. Constitution, the longest constitution in the world. And like Finland, we had to fight to have our independence and to create our government and the country that we love. So let's do our first 10 amendments together. First Amendment. Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. Second Amendment. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Third Amendment. No soldier shall in time of peace be quartered in any house without the consent of the owner, nor in time of war, but in a manner to be prescribed by law. Fourth Amendment. The right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrant shall issue but upon probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched, or the persons or things to be seized. Okay, Fifth Amendment. This is the most recent one that we were working on, and this is one we hear a lot about. We don't hear too much about quartering soldiers in our homes, but the Fifth Amendment we do hear a lot about. So, no person shall be held to answer for a capital or otherwise infamous crime unless on a presentment or indictment of a grand jury, except in cases arising in the land or naval forces or in the militia when in actual service in time of war or public danger. Nor shall any person be subject for the same offense to be twice put in jeopardy of life or limb, nor shall be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself, nor be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor shall private property be taken for public use without just compensation. If we don't know these rights, they can be taken away. You have to know them because you are part of the government, right? It's we the people of the United States. Okay, friends, so for announcements, we understand that the end of the quarter is December 18th. It's coming up in 10 days. It will be the end of the second quarter, and then we'll be on to the third quarter. Report cards will not come out until probably the end of January, so you have a little time over break if you need to get caught up, but be in contact with your teacher so we know what you're working on. If we're planning on staying open and then reopening again on January 5th would be our first day back to school after the holiday break. Yesterday I had sent out an email asking for our school community to help provide some support to a local group home where some of our students live. And the outpouring was so fast and so quick that everything on that list, which was more than 120 something items, were all scooped up by our families to go and provide to this group home. It made me so happy and so proud to see how we all got together. And even though it's a really hard time for a lot of us, and this year has been a struggle for one reason or another. Either we're working harder than we ever worked, or we don't have a job and we're working to try to figure out how to take care of our families. So these are hard times. And despite that, our school community came together and put together a very nice list of gifts to give this group home, to have them have a nice holiday. It's so great to be part of a community where people are helping each other. So thank you everyone for that. That's all we have for today, so let's do our student pledge. I will do the good, I will learn the true, and I will love the beautiful. And I hope you have a great day today.